Life Diaries. Someone was sneaking into my house at night, and it wasn't a stranger. Intro. I was certain someone was sneaking into my house at night, not breaking in, not forcing the doors, not leaving obvious traces, just entering, touching things, watching me sleep, slipping away silently before dawn. I checked the locks every night, checked the windows, checked every room. The one I never checked was myself. Scene 1. The first morning. It started with small things. One morning I woke up and saw it, the front door unlocked. By itself, that might mean nothing if I had ever once forgotten to lock it. Never, not once. My shoes by the door weren't how I'd left them, the left one slightly twisted outward, as if someone had brushed it with their foot. In the kitchen, the window was cracked open, just a few inches, enough for an icy draft to creep in, enough to make my skin crawl. I told myself, exhaustion. Stress plays cruel tricks on memory. I'd just gone through a divorce, living alone for the first time in years. My mind probably hadn't adjusted yet. That's how I calmed myself. Scene 2. The first night sound. That night I woke around 3, not suddenly, not in terror, just eyes open. And then I heard it. Footsteps, slow, cautious, barely there, as if they might not exist at all, coming from the hallway. I held my breath, listened. The sound stopped. I waited for my heart to quiet. Then I got up and searched the entire house. Empty. Doors locked, windows shut. And still, I didn't close my eyes until morning. Scene 5. Patterns. In the days that followed, the strangeness continued. Food vanished from the fridge. Little things, a slice of bread, a spoon left in the sink. One morning, a glass stood on the counter, wet. I hadn't touched it. I started photographing everything before bed. Shoes, windows, doors. Every morning, changes. Subtle, but enough to send chills down my spine. I considered installing cameras, then stopped myself. I didn't want to become that guy, the paranoid one, the one who imagines everything. Scene 4. Insomnia. I forgot how to sleep. At night I lay there, straining to hear. Every creak in the house felt deliberate, every shadow, movement. Sometimes I'd wake convinced someone was watching, as if they'd just stepped back from my bed. One night I went to the bathroom and froze. A handprint on the mirror. Not from steam, clear, full, too high to be mine. I wiped it away with shaking hands, barely breathing. Doors locked, windows sealed tight, no sign of forced entry. Scene 5. The whisper. That night I heard a voice, quiet, indistinct, a whisper. "You're not ready yet." From inside the house. I turned on all the lights, searched every room. Nothing. The next morning I noticed the picture frame on the shelf, me and my ex-wife, turned face down. I didn't remember touching it. Scene 6. The recording. I couldn't keep ignoring it. I didn't set up cameras. I didn't want to see. Instead, I placed a voice recorder in the hallway. That night, I barely slept. In the morning, I played it back. At first, nothing, just my breathing, the house settling. Then, footsteps, silence, breathing, not mine, close, too close, and a voice, calm, familiar, soft. He still doesn't remember. The recorder slipped from my fingers. That voice was mine. Scene 7. The therapist. I made an appointment with a therapist. At first, I only talked about the insomnia, the anxiety,
the paranoia. Then he asked, and my chest tightened, "Do you ever lose time?" I thought about it. Mornings when I woke drained for no reason, hours I couldn't account for, messages on my phone not written by me. He nodded. Sometimes the mind protects itself in frightening ways. He asked about the marriage, about the divorce, about the fights I'd erased from memory. Scene 8. The documents. That night I dug through old papers, medical files my ex had kept. One diagnosis hit like a punch. Dissociative identity disorder. Doctor's notes. Patient reports husband experiences personality shifts at night. Subject appears unaware of his nocturnal behavior. I sat on the floor for hours. No one had broken in. No one had watched. It was me. Final scene. The mirror. That night I stood in the bathroom mirror, stared at my reflection, waited. My expression shifted, slowly. A smile appeared, not mine. Words formed in the condensation. "Now you're awake." The lights flickered, and for the first time, I was not alone in my own body. Outro. I thought my house had been invaded, but the truth was worse. The stranger was already inside, and he had always lived there.